Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. As a child, he was known as ML to his family. He was the middle child of Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta Williams King. He grew up in a loving but disciplined household with his older sister Christine and his younger brother Alfred. Martin enjoyed reading and was deeply influenced by his family's strong faith and involvement in the church. His father was a Baptist minister, and the family attended Ebenezer Baptist Church. An important event in his childhood was when a friend's parents refused to let them play together because of Martin's race. This experience deeply affected him and made him aware of racial injustice. Despite facing the harsh realities of segregation in the South, Martin was taught the values of equality, love, and justice from an early age. Young Martin was intelligent and curious. He was a paper boy and wanted to be a fireman when he grew up. Even as a child, Martin displayed qualities of leadership, compassion, and resilience, traits that would define his future role in the civil rights movement. Despite challenges, he excelled in school, skipping 2 grades and entering Morehouse College. He was only 15 years old. As Martin grew older, he continued to develop into a powerful leader and advocate for civil rights. He graduated from Morehouse College at the age of 19 with a degree in sociology. Martin was so driven, he later attended Boston University. During this time in Boston, he met Coretta Scott. They got married in 1953 and had 4 children together. In 1954, King became the pastor of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. His leadership in the community soon placed him at the forefront of the civil rights movement. King gained national attention in 1955 when he led the Montgomery bus boycott after Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her bus seat to a white passenger. The boycott lasted over a year and led to the Supreme Court ruling that segregation on public buses was unconstitutional, giving African Americans the freedom to sit anywhere on buses. This victory propelled King into national fame. King led peaceful marches, protests, and boycotts across the country. One of his most iconic moments was the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedoms in 1963, where he delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Speaking to over 250,000 people at the Lincoln Memorial, King called for an end to racism and for civil and economic rights for all. King's efforts contributed to the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. For his work, King received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. Despite his peaceful approach, King was faced with constant threats, violence, and arrests. Tragically, Dr. King was assassinated on April 4, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, while supporting strike sanitation workers. His death was a profound loss, but his legacy continues to inspire movements for justice and equality worldwide. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Just like he made a difference, you can be the difference. Thank you for tuning in to Cece's Place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Click the arrow under the description to receive resources and activities.